lads, welcome back to another video on the Datsun. Today we were supposed to be pulling the SR20 out because it's sold, but then as with most car part sales, it then unsold. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave the engine in for another 2 weeks, just so that if anyone wants to buy it, they can come down, compression test it themselves, hear it running or whatever. If anyone wants an SR20, £1,750. You can have the engine, radiator, intercooler, all the pipe work, ECU, loom, gearbox and the exhaust. So drop down in the comments if you're after an SR20. But today we are going to start pulling apart this bad boy, get the intake off, get the turbos off, get all the auxiliary pumps off, stuff like that, so we can start cleaning it up. Liam also purchased some RB26 covers today because they just look miles better than the 25 ones, so they'll be a while because I think they're from Australia. But yeah, we're going to clean this up today. We'll put the exhaust manifold on, intake manifold on, see what it looks like, and then also we've got the RX-7 down here, so we're going to swap the cars over later on, and the next 2 weeks I'll be doing some work on that while we wait for this engine to sell. Right, that's the fan off. Not sure if this is going back on. I'll wait to see what Liam thinks. By all accounts it does pull a lot of air, but depending on what the constraints are in the bay, it might be too tight and it doesn't look the best, but I'll let Liam decide. One alternator. One aircon pump. Power steering pump. So this bolt just fell out randomly when I was taking the power steering pump off. Now you just know, about 5 years ago when this engine was in the car, some guy dropped that and he spent about 10 minutes looking for it, and then he said, fuck that, it's gone, and put a new one in. Right, so it's looking a lot cleaner already. We took all the accessory drives off. The water pump's still on. And top tip, I'd probably do this already, but all the bolts that you pull out, just put them back in the holes that they came from, or bag them and tag them, because you might think you remember where they come from, but in a year's time, probably longer than that, because your project always runs on. When it's going in the car, you ain't going to know where it goes. So I'm going to leave the turbo on for now, because you always have a nightmare with turbo studs. So we'll tackle the intake side first. So let's get this lovely mess off. Alright, so intake manifold is off. Cut my finger while doing it, so you know it was a proper job. Now, before I tackle that, because they're going to be the worst nuts, I just can't help myself. I'm going to unbox the manifold, just down there, and we're going to bolt some shiny bits on. It's on. That makes a massive difference. Now, it's on a shitty engine. Obviously we're going to tidy it up and paint the rocker cover and stuff, so can't wait until it's all clean and the engine's painted and it's going to look insane. So now we'll tackle the turbo and see what the single turbo manifold that we've got in the box over there looks like. Right, turbo's off. The only thing we got left now is the manifold. That was surprisingly easy. I might even go as far as saying some of them bolts were loose. So only got one casualty, which was this heat shield bolt, but they always snap anyway, so we only had one of them. So let's get some WD on the manifold studs and then we'll see how easy that comes off. Alright, so this first one, no pressure whatsoever, and it's like that. So fingers crossed the rest of them come alright, and then we've only got to sort that one out. Alright, exhaust manifold's off. We did have two casualties on this one. I don't know if these are quite common, but the outer one went and this outer one as well, both at the top. They went with no pressure, so it's one of them things, there's nothing you can do about it. If they're going to go, they're going to go. So we'll have to get them removed at some point, but let's get the other manifold out, put it on and check it out. Alright, that's manifold. So all the shiny bits are on. Fits real nice. Can't wait to get turbo on. Don't know if it's going to be a bit tight on the cam cover there, but we'll see. So that's going to be it for the engine today. But we'll get the Datsun out of here. We'll get the RX-7 in, and I'll show you what bits we've got to do on that within the next 2 weeks. Okay, so let's update you on RX-7. If you've watched my channel before, you've probably seen the bonnet that I built. That's nearly finished, just needs a little bit of final bodywork. The bumper, that's new. That's similar to the colour the car's going to be. It'll be a little bit darker than that. I've been making the canards for that. I'm going to do them in carbon. The wings, now I started to prep them and paint remove them, and then I ran out of motivation. And I found a little excuse in my head and I bought them feed ones. So I've wanted these for a while, but give myself a little excuse to buy them. So we're going to throw them on, and also got a 99 spec wing. Now, I was given this by a mate with an RX-7. The quality on it is shocking, to be fair, which is why he didn't want to fit it. It turned up with all that front edge damaged, and it was starting to split along the back. Now I've done a few repairs on it, does some resin injection and that, but to be honest with you, I'm probably going to have to, well, I'm going to carbon skin it anyway, but we're going to have to do that for strength, because the bolts in the end as well, so that one came out, they were literally just behind the gel coat, so I wouldn't really want that holding my wing on the motorway. These bits, now these turned up to him with, I don't know if you can, camera's going to focus, but like them cracks and different coloured paint over the top of it. So clearly, before it got shipped, someone's tried touching that up. So We're going to have to repair it all. Hopefully we can make it good, and then we'll slap it on the car. So that is going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next couple of weeks on the RX-7.